got her. This is general love reading for Leo of November 2020. I pre-shuffled decks, plus sage them. I will start with oracle cards for the inside. Leo, his spirit guide directly. Messages for Leo for November 2020. One more, please. Okay, thank you. We have spirit of place. Number 4 and 10. Rock bottom. I'm sorry. And it was first coming out, yes? You hit the rock bottom. I feel like you ending some horrible relationship, or somebody's finishing that relationship but a horrible way. And you're feeling like your life, your world is crashing down. I feel like it's deep hole and you're falling in. And from any angle, from any way, there's only one path, down. And now you're looking for your safe place. But I feel like you're closing yourself within. Spirit of place, you're looking for safe place. You're spending more time now in your parents' house. You're spending more time with your friends currently. You're looking for people who will comfort you in that pain. I hope you're finding people like that who will comfort you in your pain. The first card came, no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. This came as well for Aries. Comparisons are odious because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case. It's like the universe is reminding you to not judge others by your previous experiences. To put everything aside and be you, and whatever and whoever they will send to you, to look at them through the clean eyes, not through your experience. You will be surprised. Come on, whatever they're sending you, just open your eyes and don't judge them by your experience with your past energy, with your ex, the asshole or a bitch, yes? And let this happiness which they are sending to you to enter your life. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Yet whatever they answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. The universe, you will be surprised. I feel like they are sending you which you wouldn't ever think that it might make you happy. Let them make you happy. Be open to anything and everybody. It doesn't mean they're sending you a new lover. It might mean that they're sending you the ways. They're sending you the instructions, kind of, or somebody who will teach you how to love yourself first, how to make you happy without others, which is the best. And this is a first stage of finding true love, of finding fulfillment in a relationship, is to know and practice self-love, to know what makes you happy, what makes your 9 of Cups, your fulfillment, to be full. Yes? For other people, leaving the only 1 cup, the 10th one, for the other person to fulfill, yes? Then we as human beings, we don't need that 10th cup, and we don't even realize this. We are craving for the other person, I don't know why, for them to, I don't know, fulfill us, to make us happy, which is wrong. They're supposed to only add something to our happiness, to make us more powerful, that we can achieve more. But we don't have to. Now, Ace of Wands, this is current, this will be your energy, and the person you're dealing with energy, mutual energy between you two. Swap the roles. if you resonate with either one or the other side. Ace of Wands in your past. I hear like you gave it all. Whatever you had, you gave it all. Passion, desire, building, granting. This is only Ace of Wands. There is no cup. This is not cup. No, but I feel like you gave it all. It's look at that woman. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. You know, it might be a man. She's tired. She's like, she didn't have even time to make her hair properly, and she gave it all. Or him, yes. But I feel like you later on you thought, why you gave it all if it was not worth it. Let's see the other side, because she is not satisfied, yes? The other side is King of Wands in reverse. My friend told me that that guy is looking like a vampire. And that person you've dealt with was not reciprocal, didn't want to take whatever you was offering. Because it's a King of Wands in reverse, yes? That person didn't want to take what you've been giving. Wanted something else? Or that person was thinking that it's not enough? There is a Page of Wands. Jesus, only Wands here in the first row. Page of Wands between you two. This is the answer for my question. What was wrong? That person didn't want to acknowledge or accept or take it seriously because they thought that on the table it's not enough. It's immature in terms of wands. You gave all of what you had from passion, desire, sexuality, yes? But they thought it's immature or not enough. They didn't want to accept it. They demanded more. Sexuality, but it probably is that you didn't want to give more or the way they'd expect because you wanted them to show you love, probably. Some cups. There is no cups in the first row in the past, yes? The cups, the pentacle being granted, being stable, but only one way, and they demanded this fool. Was sexuality or passion or fun or something. Constantly accusing you of not being serious with them because you didn't give what they wanted in this arena. Yeah, the proper lovely manipulation, isn't it? Dun, dun, dun. It's not them, not sparking in you desire, not giving you what you want to make you giving more in back, yes? Equal give and take, but them constantly demanding more and more. But you didn't want to give more because you wanted something else from them as well. Lovely that you stand your ground, but awful manipulation. Yeah. Egocentrism. They wanted to fulfill their wants and needs, but not necessarily thinking about yours. This is called slavery. And I'm sure I pronounced this correctly. Slavery. I think. Have you heard? Have you? Learn. Don't be a slave. This is different age. Tell them off and go to the application when you can swap. Right, alt, left. You know. Find somebody who will desire you because they want only to fight, yes? Let's see. Can I have current energy of yours now? This one. Three of Swords in reverse. They broke your fucking heart. I hate that bastard now. The gender doesn't matter. It might be a bitch. Sorry, I had already one reading today and it was heavy one, and I'm doing another one and I see a broken heart and you getting out of that energy because it was in reverse, and I'm so sorry. Look, there is a bird in your hand, yes? Killed. Somebody took the heart from that bird as well. how the heck they manage to kill your spirit as well? Because for me, birds are spirit guides. How they manage to disconnect you from your spirit guides? How they manage, because they are manipulators, yes? They are narcissistic personality or disorder they're having, yes? Which means, and they had probably a pleasure to breaking you down as well. But they killed your spirit as well, which shouldn't have happened. But no, never mind. You are connecting back with your spirits. They love you. You know you're never alone. Never, ever, ever. They constantly will have at least like between 5 to 7 spirit guides, unless we have. In this situation, you are going for that some kind of ending, and very, very painful for you, at least for you, because not definitely not for them. They are narcissistic people. They don't have a heart, they don't have a spirit, they don't connect to the spirits, which means losing the connection with the spirit. It doesn't matter for them because they never connected really truly on conscious level, yes? But you did. But believe me, they are taking care of you. I feel it, I can hear it. And you're getting out of that energy and you are connecting with them. Again, you're listening to them. You hear them. This is the spirit of place. They are creating for you the environment where you feel like they are with you. And trust me, close your eyes, please sit down in the dark room and close your eyes and ask, are you here? Please tell me, are you here? And definitely something will happen. Do you know why? Because they are there. At least 7 of them right now, because you're going through quite traumatic experience, and then the more spirit guides are sent from the divine to help us. I know, but because I had a crowd with me when I was on the floor crying and, you know, going through the pain, and I asked them if they are with me. And so strange things has happened in my house. I'm telling you, it was wonderful. I love them. I love them because I knew they've been going through the exhaustion, because for the spirit guides, which they live in a 5D, yes, for them to have any influence on the stuff in 3D, it causes them to use a lot of energy from the divine, yes. Probably they were going through quite heavy exhaustion to trigger something, yes, electronics and etc. But they were doing this for me until I said, okay, you don't have to anymore. I know you're here. Do the same, because I feel like you need to know that you're not alone. But you're going through recovery right now, and they're going through 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They thought that they are ballet queen, that they can dance every single song, that they are the most adorable creature in the world. But they are realizing right now that all of this was illusion. They are not. They might be only whatever the vampire of energetic vampire they have. And the energy between you two right now is a Page of Swords in reverse. Look at her. Do you want to come? Do you? She's like, come if you wish. I'm waiting for you. But she bites her tongue and she bites her and she, you know, come if you dare. But the Page of Swords in reverse, it's not about, the card signifies that somebody is not spying anymore, somebody is not interested anymore, but not in this case. I feel it's more like somebody wants to talk, but the other person is saying, really? Really? Would you dare? Really? Really? Would you dare? And it's just not happening. Maybe there is something which needs to take place. Maybe you have to discuss something. Look, page and page. Whatever has ever happened between you, it was always not enough for that part, for that person, and now it's in reverse, which means it's for you. Whatever they want to trigger any discussion with you, coming back, maybe, I don't know, explaining themselves or whatsoever, you just don't let it to happen, because you know they are narcissistic. Probably you maybe already did some discovery on the YouTube, on the internet, what does it mean, what the features they expose and what they can cause to you, what further harm they cause to you, and why you don't want to talk at all. But if they can explain anything, and it could give you because even stupid sorry from their side, it can give you faster recovery, then use them. They used you for so long time, then use them. Don't be proud, just use them. They wouldn't mind. They don't have feelings. They don't understand what has happened. They don't understand themselves. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, this is not 7 of Cups. It's a 7 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, but I felt like it's a 7 of Cups. Illusion, lack of illusion. But 7 of Pentacles, even those I will read the same. Yes? They don't want to. I feel like they know now what it is for, what has happened really. They're not waiting there for more. They don't demand from you more and more and more, waiting there and being constantly unsatisfied. They are trying to change this within them. Seeing that they are trying to see that them being constantly unsatisfied with the people, approaches with the people, whatever people can offer them, want to offer them, is causing them a lot of problems. But this, I feel still, this is 7 of Cups as well. They're getting out of that energy of feeling that is illusion. Not feeling they have options anymore. Not waiting for, and 7 of Pentacles in reverse, fearing their karma. But you don't care anymore. Okay. Your future energy is Queen of Wands. You're coming totally out of your heartache and finding within yourself, look who? Gorgeous soul. So gorgeous and powerful that you've never felt like that. Ever with that person there. You are Queen of Wands. This whole lesson has taught you to find it within yourself. But look, they've been King of Wands. They could have been with you. They could have created with you what that beautiful relationship through her. But they've been in reverse. They didn't want to offer this to you because they always thought that you're giving not enough. But now you know your worth. You have Ace of Wands in your hand from always, and now you're finding within yourself what it truly means and what you deserve. Through the pain, I know, but still the lesson learned. Take the lesson and move on. This way we graduate, this way we grow. Sorry for the noise, but there is a lovely Diwali here and people are celebrating for the last week or longer. I love it, I got used to it, but I hope it doesn't disturb you too much, guys. We have 7 of Swords, again 7. Quite significant number for you, which means this is like you guys, something magical happening to you. Look at that. We have magical numbers, 7. We have you will be surprised. This is for me a significant, it's an information for me. Sorry guys, my English. It's an information for me that the miracle is about to happen. You have spirit of place, which is again the spiritual involvement here. The universe wants to reward you with something, which means please, this is like from me, advice, yes, sorry. When you already will be in that energy of Queen of Wands, please remind always yourself that you will be vibrating a much higher vibration and you cannot be bitchy against anybody, even that person. You have to live as an example for others. You have to lead. You have to be example for others. You have to judge everybody. If you decide to judge everybody, then look at everybody as a flower of different futures, that every single body is a flower. Not all of them are the same, but still they are beautiful. From now on, you will see a beauty with everything and everybody, and never forget about this. Because this way we grow. We're hitting a rock bottom only to find out there that the world is beautiful. And when we come out from this hole, we're a completely different person. We know that the spirit is around us. We know that and we have 7 of Swords, clarifying as well your future energy. It's what I was saying. You coming out from that hole as a completely different person, not fighting with people, just passing by people who triggers fights. It's like, you see, that person, look, arms wide open, whatever. You just leaving every single person who will trigger, who will want to spark an argument. You will just whatever, and you will leave. You don't want to give your energy. You will not want to give your energy to any stupid arguments. Lovely. And their energy in the future is this one. We have 4 of Wands. They will look for their happiness in the relationship. They will look for somebody else giving them their own 2 wands. They will be ready for a lovely relationship. Not necessarily with you, but maybe this was a lesson for them as well. And it taught them as well something. Or they will be ready to give it to you eventually. I don't know, I don't see. They will change definitely. Let's see what's between you will happen in the future. And I will clarify. I have that card. We have 9 of Pentacles. Look at that gorgeous woman there. This is pre-Empress card, yes? But in reverse, it came out in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be alone. Is not able to live alone. I have few scenarios coming to my head. It's like either they are so toxic, they are in the energy of badly fearing abandonment and being alone, that they will come to you because they don't want to be alone, and they will offer you 4 of Wands, the promise of happy house, happy home, wanting to celebrate something with you, reuniting with you. Then check if they still fighting with you, they still trigger you, they still teasing you, and don't give it at the shit, because you're right now a Queen of Wands. Something they desire. They always desired. They never saw it within you. But this is your way to check. Check if they have to always win by any cost. I used to use this as well. When I approach the person, the new potential lover, it's like I always check if they are able to accept me having different opinions, me having different approaches. When they asking me to do something certain way, I'm doing this different way, to checking how they would react, if they picking up on me, if they are if this triggers them to do BS against me, then it's like goodbye, because you are just narcissistic. Yes, we all have narcissistic features. But we have to settle it. We have to, through growing and developing, we have to minimalize those narcissistic features. Leave them only on the level which allows us to protect against the bad energies. Yes. Can I clarify now on Pentacles, please? Those are my cards which I designed. Let It Go Tarot. They are lovely. And this card, we have fear. It's what I said. Somebody here, and I feel like them. They are fearing to be alone. 9 of Pentacles, yes? They don't want to be alone. And that's why they probably coming to you, because they can't find anybody. Because it's very difficult for, especially if after a certain age, to find somebody else. Because majority of people, they know already who is toxic. And they repel them, for yes? And it's difficult for them to find somebody who would accept them. And whenever the narcissistic person cannot find a new supply, or they are not satisfied with the supply they are currently with, they will be coming back to the old supply and checking if you have your door open. Unspoken feelings. When they come back, they will be telling you a lot about them, loving you and offering you a stable commitment. But no Pentacles. Not 7 of Pentacles, but in reverse, which I don't feel like they will be talking seriously about marriage or something like that, having kids. It will be more like fun, celebration. You both coming back together, probably into bed. And it's nothing you would not like to. But not necessarily. And this is upright. Okay. We have lies and it came back like that. Look for lies. Check. They already lied to you once. Why you cannot say, I'm not sure, I have to check this. And ask them to prove that they are not lying this time. Check, go to their friends and double check. It's nothing they should be feeling offended of, because they already lied to you once, then there's no problem you checking it, yes? And the family in reverse. Oh, beautiful card, isn't it? And this is in reverse. It's what I said, yes? They not necessarily granting themselves. They not unnecessarily will offer you something. Let's get clarifications for Ace of Wands. It's not necessarily they will offer you a fun and coming back together and celebrating it, but not necessarily offering you the family, building something stable, giving you ask them, when they come back, ask them, okay, when engagement will happen, and we have to set the marriage date. Do you want to get me to the bed again? Yeah, will happen when we married, or something like that. And if you're really thinking about you as you are the old supplier and they want to play with you only until they will find a new source of validation and fulfillment, then they will get pissed off. And this way you will check if they just fearing being alone and they lying to you about their feelings. Look, this is like, in this way, asking them, okay, when is the date for marriage? Don't give them sex before they will say anything. Of course, you don't have to marry this guy or anybody, but this is like, the spirit guys told me the way how you can just check the asshole, yes, or a bitch. I'm sorry, but I don't like when the people lying about 4 of Wands, yes? If they are not coming because they fear being alone, and they lie to you, telling that they love you, never told you because they haven't been brave enough before, and a lie, yes? But in fact, they don't want to have family with you. I'm not saying this is the truth, but just check it, yes? And we have Page of Swords here for Ace of Wands, no much talk. I feel like somebody there was bored, really. We have a Page of Wands, Page of Swords. No mature energies here. You didn't want to talk about it, because probably you've been embarrassed. If somebody was telling me that I'm not good enough, especially in this arena of intimate arena, then I would be embarrassed to talk about this and bring it up to the table and discuss upon it. But this is the way how they manipulate, yes? It's like they're picking up on something which embarrasses us, and they dig it up to make us lower, to stop believing in ourselves. We have the Tower in reverse on the end. They're preventing disaster. They don't acknowledge that whatever they do, it will bring them down. And look, you are getting out of this hole which they created for you from the rock bottom. You're getting out, and you're getting out as a different person, this fucking phoenix from the ashes, yes? Whereas they are just before going there. You're just making a space there, yes, for them to come there, yes? You just, okay, then now your turn, come in. I'm just getting out. Lovely. And this is your current energy. Knight of Swords, again, in reverse this time. No amount, much action. Still not wanting much to talk. But now you're deciding that you will not rush anything in your life ever again. Yes, rushing is not great. Once I had the guy who has moved into my house quite quickly, and it was the fucking disaster, I'm telling you, because I didn't know, I didn't give myself time to find out many of his features. And it was disaster. 7 of Pentacles, they current energy is 3 of Swords. It's so cute, look at that. I told you that they are going into your hole. You just came out and tell them that there is a space they can fit in very well. And they decided, yes, this is 3 of Swords in reverse. You're getting out and they are going in. 3 of Swords, not reverse. Okay, I shouldn't laugh because it will be like you're not being happy because of that, because you are getting into Queen of Wands energy. Beautiful, standing for yourself, not being happy when others are in pain. But I sympathize with you. You know what I mean. It's why I'm laughing, yes? Because I want you to feel better. And the Page of Swords between you two. Yeah, I didn't clarify that in a minute. I have 2, you see? Right. This one goes up. Lovers! There was a potential for you both to be beautiful pair, especially when you have Queen of Wands here and King of Wands here on his side. But it was in reverse. And there was a potential between you to have it all. But, you know, he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait for you. He didn't want to give all. He couldn't wait for something he was accusing of. Total disaster. And this one is the Queen of Swords, again Swords, between two of you. Queen of Swords. You raise your sword. You're not rushing anything anymore. You're not arguing with anybody anymore. You're not allowing anybody to trigger you ever again. No. Stop. I'm grown up. I don't talk bad words. I don't want to fight. I'm a queen. And you will treat me as a queen. And if I have to defend myself, I will raise my sword and I'll cut your head before you will open the mouth. It's just that it will be, or already is, that bad that you don't allow anybody to argue with you. End of story. And I love it. I love it. Because to solve the problem, the argument will not help. If there is a problem, argument definitely will not help. This is the last thing which is supposed to happen to try to address any problems. Yes? The discussion. This is why if somebody will be wanting to argue and win by any cost, or show you that they only them are right, bring your head here and there is a sword. We will deal with it. Okay, let's clarify your Queen of Wands. Lovely energy. And we have Page of Pentacles. Page, yes. It's not much. But you are tapping to the energy. You never know that you have it. You had Ace of Wands here. You've been convinced by that person that you're supposed to serve only the wands, yes? You're supposed to be passionate, sexual person. But you will be discovering that you have something more. You have stability. You can earn money. You deserve more. You can be stable by your own. Not enough. Maybe you are picking up some kind of job. But, this is a promise of of stepping on the ladder and going towards your aim, your target. Money. Being stable. Tapping to the energies you didn't know you have, you possess. And focusing on this, on your stability, on money, yes? On job, on career. Eventually, through this pain and transformation, you found out that you can be somebody else than they've been convincing you. Okay, 10 of Cups on the energy. You know how it is, yes? That when we allow somebody to treat us as a slave, as a rubbish, they really don't respect us whatsoever, because we enable them. We allow them to treat us as rubbish, and because of that, they don't respect us. Because it's us allowing them, come on, it's double lack of respect. But when you decided to be somebody else, to show them off, and cut their head when they approach you, they suddenly falling in love. Because the self-love, self-respect, and demanding this from others is really desirable. People love this kind of people. The people who stands for themselves. And now you, for them, something they always wishes to have. Too late. Is it? Up to you. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see. King of Pentacles. More Pentacles. They will notice you want something else. You're searching for something else, for stability, for marriage, for having kids, having mortgage, having merge accounts. And they will come, they will tell you they can give you this. They are ready to give you. They will bring the offer you desire. But this is the slowest energy ever in the whole deck, yes? It might be still a little bit too late, even in the future. A little bit too late, because they will come and they will offer you something. Or this is you realizing that you can build your empire by yourself, step by step. Graduating from Page of Pentacles going to Knight of Pentacles. And on their side there is no Pentacles whatsoever. It means that you want to be Empress. You are going to the singlehood of being gorgeous, stable, and never depending on anybody else ever again. Which I love. But don't close off yourself too much from others. Let others to not necessarily help you. Never, if somebody gives you something, don't think they're helping you. You deserve it and take it. Because we can't be. If you are, I feel like you used to be always a giver. You used to fulfill somebody else's desires. You have to learn how to be a taker as well. And it's not like that. Whenever we receive something from others, it's like we are given. No. It depends what we're thinking about this. We deserve it. Then we should take it, yes? Astral travel. Counting needed. Counting. Caution needed. Astral travel, let's see. Between worlds, new directions. This is what I said. You decided to go different direction. Not anymore to depend on others. And we have meditation. Improvements required persistence. They killed your bird, but you resurrected them. You tapped to the spirit world again, yes? You know what you want. Family, you know you want. You will not accept lies ever again. You know that you shouldn't judge people by the look. You should look for beautiful things. And you will be surprised what will come. Meditate. They will contact you. And you are between worlds. You're still going through transition, through transformation. But you love the drive. Look at that card. You love that travel. Enjoy the process. Because you're going correct direction, correct path. Fruitful. And astral travel, those are two cards of meditation. They are begging you to meditate and reconnect yourself with your spirit's guides. Because they want you to achieve whatever you have in your mind quicker. But to allow them to direct you, you have to meditate, and even possible to do astral travel. Google on it. It's possible. People can do it. You're called to do it. They will force you if you don't. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.